Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to the VGC Battle Stadium Series 7 video, bring you an Articuno team, but not just any Articuno, a Kanto Articuno. Now, arguably not the best of the legendary birds, but I think it does have a little bit of a spot here in the meta because you can be a little bit cheeky with its very high special defense and Assault Vest, along with Snow Cloak, making it a little bit more immune to getting hit by moves. It does have an 80... It does make all moves, like say an opponent's moves 100% accurate, it makes all moves against my Articuno 80% accurate if it is 100. So that's a pretty good chance to miss. I could have gone cheeky and put Bright Powder on this as well, but after research, Bright Powder would only increase that to a 72% accuracy, which isn't, it's not that big of a difference to warrant an item. I'd rather just have an Assault Vest, which always boosts my special defense by 50%, which is kind of the thought process I have here, but all this talk about accuracy and, you know, accuracy drops. I have the Ninetales with Snow Warning here, that's why. And then the Articuno with Snow Cloak. I also have the Heatran here to deal with the clear fire weakness that I have. And since Articuno is a flying type, it deals with Heatran's ground weakness. And along with that, I do also have the Balloon here because I believe I have a Landorus on this team as well. I don't actually remember. We have the Finny here with Wicked Berry because Finny's a Finny. We have the Rillaboom here with Miracle Seed because Rillaboom's Rillaboom. And then finally, yes, we do. We have the Landorus here for Intimidates. Since we have the Rillaboom as a fake out user, we don't really need the Incin. And Landorus kind of takes the role of just making things attack go down. Anyway, that's the team. If you guys are excited to see Articuno here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. We are halfway to 8,000 subscribers. You guys are really killing it. This year has been an amazing year for Pokésports. I even got a Pokésports pin. We got an enamel pin in the mail from Mike. He wrote something cute on the back, too. Thank you, Mike. This was my part of my Christmas present from Mike, which is really adorable. I love it. And, yeah. Anyway, it's battle time. Billy Bob bringing the big Billy Goat Gruff Horse. Goat Horse? Okay, Glastrier, Porygon 2, Dragapult, Indeedee, Female, Zapdos, and Incineroar. I am a little bit fearful of that Zapdos and Incin, but that's pretty much it. I think my team can deal with the rest of the team quite handily. I'm definitely going to need the Heatran here, maybe in the back to deal with this Glastrier a little bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and lead with the Articuno Ninetales right off the bat, since it is a pretty strong combination with like Blizzard spams and stuff, and a lot of the Pokemon on this team are actually weak to Ice. It also, by spamming Blizzard, it does get rid of the Follow Me from the Indeedee, because it doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm going to go with the Heatran here, because that's my only way against the Glastrier. And that Zapdos is terrifying. I might need Landorus just for that Zapdos. Yeah, I might need Landorus just for that Zapdos. Like, I can't really warrant bringing Finny or Rillaboom here, because I will get one shot by Zapdos in every single scenario. And also, Rillaboom doesn't really like the Glastrier either. The Finny doesn't help me really at all. Let's do it. Let's do Landorus. The more that I'm looking at my team right now, I'm like, oh, Zapdos is kind of a problem for it, huh? Billy Bob. Whoa. Okay. Gotta explode before the battle starts. Cool. I need a pen. I usually have a pen on me, so I can write notes down. But I guess I do not have one today. Oh, these notes have already been taken over. Alright, so they're going for a guaranteed Trick Room setup here. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess my only option is just hail like Blizzard everything, right? Oh, and you just got Psychic Seed up. Oh boy, okay, this is gonna be a turn where nothing gets KO'd. My only hope is that I get a free... Oh yeah, I have Sheer Cold on this thing. Ooh. We're getting a little spicy. I did that on purpose, by the way, guys. Just in case I am that desperate for a KO. But I'm gonna go for Blizzard since Sheer Cold will be a little bit cheeky. I could set up Aurora Veil here. I honestly might as well, right? Like, if they're gonna play Trick Room, I at least want my team to be tankier. So I'll go ahead and set the Aurora Veil this turn while going for Blizzard. And then just praying I get a freeze. Sometimes you gotta hope for hacks. And after the Moltres video, I could really use some hacks in my favor. If you guys didn't watch that video, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. But the second battle was a little spicy. That did no damage. Okay, so good thing that I did not go for the double blizzard, because it would have just double done no damage. Alright, whatever. Let's hit Trick Room up, but as long as he remains with 0 offensive pressure on the field, I think I am pretty solid here. Part of me wants to click Sheer Cold just in case there's a swap in on the P2 spot. Because that would be very funny. It's less likely to hit the target if used by Pokemon other than Ice types. I didn't know that, but I think only Ice types can use it. I kind of want a Sheer Cold for a meme, but no. Blizzard is still my best option. In fact, Double Blizzard is still my best option. So let's just go for that. He could have Discharge. Okay, no, he's just going for Tri-Attack, which tells me he doesn't have Discharge. Tri-Attack's going to hurt, but not too much, thankfully, followed by Expanding Force, which is going to hurt a lot more. Both of my Pokemon should be fine through the Aurora Veil. Double Blizzard, baby! There's one! This is how you do it, boys. This is how you do it. No Porygon freeze. Okay, as long as this is working. I'm still waiting for the time that my opponent misses a move on my Articuno. That would be amazing. I guess we just keep going. Actually, they totally swapped something out, right? Why do I want to Sheer Cold so bad? I think I have enough. I don't have to Sheer Cold. The thing is, I don't have to Sheer Cold. Like, the only reason I'd want to Sheer Cold is if he's swapping out right there. But I think he's just going to commit to double death. Yeah, just a oh no, recover. Maybe Sheer Cold was the play. Maybe Sheer Cold was actually the play, boys. All right, I'll do it next turn. I don't care. Problem is, I think he gets the Indeedee to go down there, which means he gets the free swap into Glastrier and Trick Room. But hey, I feel like I still have a lot of offensive pressure here. If they swap in the Glastrier, what do they do? They do swap in the Glastrier. Do they attack the Ninetales or attack the Artie? I think they attack the Articuno more than anything. I'm gonna make an attempt. Do they ally switch with P2? No, right? I'm just gonna protect. I think they might attack Artie with the Glastrier, which would be bad. And then like try attack or something on the Ninetales. They could even just attack Ninetales just to get rid of it and get the free chilling Nay though. Regardless, I think I definitely want to save Dynamax for my Heatran. I also need to be outside of Trick Room. We'll protect here with Ninetales. See if we can keep it around for one more turn. Max Hailstorm. Okay, so this might be onto... Yep, Articuno. Do we eat this? We eat it. The Veil saves us. Problem is, I don't think we can Sheer Cold the Dynamax Mon. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. So, nothing's gonna happen. And we would have hit it anyway. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna Sheer Cold Porygon through now. Like I said, as long as we're stalling the Trick Room out, we're fine, right? As long as we're stalling Trick Room. Max Quake. Okay, so he's going for the Ninetales this time around. Will probably KO me. Get the Chilling Nay. I don't think the P2 can take out my my Articuno though. My dude gets the +1, second turn of Dynamax, and I think one more turn of Trick Room after this. There's a Tri Attack. Shouldn't get the KO because of Assault Vest. Give it to me. Give it to me. We got it. It's all worth it, boys. It's all worth it. Wait, that means we hit 2 sheer colds, actually, technically, theoretically, because we did hit the Glastrier. Not bad. Trick Room's over. We got rid of their setter, got rid of their redirector. I can go into Heatran somewhat, and I say somewhat, safely. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go in with Heatran. And we got a Dynamax Heatran. We have the Air Balloon. He has to hit us with another move first. Sends out Deep Holt. Okay, well, there's the other move he can hit us with. I'm gonna go for the freeze dry on Dragapult just in case for some reason he lets me do that. I'm gonna Dynamax Max Guard just to stall out the last turn of this Glacier's Dynamax so that I can at least hit it with a, you know, with a Dynamax move while he's a baby. He also does have a special defense +1. We have to remember that. It's not good news, but it is the fact of the situation. I do feel like they might even double in because they have to pop my balloon. My balloon can't go anywhere. Like, I can't go anywhere until my balloon goes somewhere. So this is quite simple turn for my opponent. This is just double target my Heatran here. I mean, they could theoretically Dragon Darts too. We're just gonna Dynamax this to keep our balloons nice and safe. They go for Breaking Swipe. Okay. Does that mean you're supportive? We live in at 1. Does that mean we get the freeze dry off? We do get the freeze dry off. Articuno. I VV'd you well. Doesn't take it out. It's fine. Goes for Quake, not gonna connect. Cool. So yeah, they are just going for Breaking Swipe to break my stuff. Which makes a lot of sense. I can't even fault them for that. That's like perfectly fine. So what if I should have Sheer Colded there. Oh well. Wait, at least I got Dragapult low enough, which I really needed. Now what? Now I just take this opportunity to go for the Glastrier. I just want to get Glastrier low enough. Ooh, Light Screen. That's not good. But as long as I get Glastrier low enough to where I can KO with Landorus in the back, I should be fine. It's really dependent on that, though. And I just realized he never got my balloon, so he still can't max Quake. He still can't go for high horsepower on me. Did I give him weakness policy, though? And also, yes, I did give him weakness policy, but he can't hit me. So I'm fine. He has to hit me with like an ice move or something stupid now. Oh no, he did close combat instead. Well, that'll do it, huh? That'll definitely do it. At least, at the very least, he lowered his stats. So he should still be good. He's now at like +4, right? Well, he's going to be +3 now because I'm going to swap in my Landorus here. But we should still be fine. The fact that I'm still doing so well after completely blundering a sheer cold on a Dynamax mon, and a very obvious Dynamax, I should have seen that coming, is pretty good. It's telling me that the team is functioning. Cool. I think this should be a nice and simple EQ. I could Rock Slide, but I think EQ is technically more damage with stab and stuff. And the only good news is I can only hit one of my Pokemon at a time. So I get 2 attacks with one of my Mons, whatever they are. So let's go for the EQ here. This Articuno living at 1 HP helps so much. Ooh, I just have to hit the Air Slash, boy. Nice! We're not missing moves today with Articuno. We're taking the game, taking the first game. That's honestly that's pretty impressive. We defeated Billy Bob, we did it. Gotta win with Articuno, boys. Put that in the record books. Let's see what the next battle is. Urshifu, Heatran, Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, Landorus, and Zappy. Terrified. My biggest threats are definitely going to be that Heatran and the Zapdos. But I need to find some kind of a way to deal with those 2 mons. I'm pretty sure that leading double ice types is not the way to do it. Also, that Grimmsnarl is going to be a little bit annoying. I think what we do, though, is... I mean, I could still lead with Articuno. Zapdos doesn't appreciate a double blizzard. I think I'm going to lead Ninetales Articuno here. Bring my own... maybe I don't bring Heatran this battle. I'm definitely going to bring Landorus. Because Landorus deals with his Heatran and also Intimidate spams are very good against his team. Maybe even a Finny here. Yeah, I like the Finny. I like the Finny a lot. The Finny has to worry about his Rillaboom and his Zapdos, but the rest of his team has to worry about Finny, so... I outnumber them. I outnumber the pros and the cons for Tapu Finn. You got a nice hat, but you got a nice lead. Urshifu and Zapdos. Not the end of the world, though. This might be one of the few times where I Dynamax my Articuno, and I'll explain in a second. But I think the only way I can live a max lightning from this dude, I'm also gonna go for a Blizzard, is by Dynamax Hailstorming. And I have a base 140 Hailstorm. I guess I should go for Airstream on the Ursh for now. I think I'm more concerned with Ursh for now than I am Zapdos. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Zapdos is like base 100 speed, and Ninetales is base 110? It's over base 100, right? It's fast enough. They're definitely going to Dynamax first, because they're probably max speed, max special attack, timid. And I am not. But I am a Self-Vested. So that's why I kind of decided to Dynamax here, is because the fact that I am a Self-Vested and the fact that I can double my HP right here, which makes my Self-Vest even that much more valuable. And the fact that Articuno already is a special defensive tank. I say tank, but it's just specially defensive. It's not like a tank, because its weaknesses do kind of hinder it a little bit. But as long as there's no rock moves on the field, that should be a-okay. Let's go for the Blizzard. I'm going to do some nice damage to Urshifu and the Zapdos. I was hoping it was a 2-hit KO on Zapdos, but it's fine. It goes for the Airstream. So it's good that we're going to at least be matching Airstreams. But it's bad because now the Urshifu is going to be outspeeding my Artie. Yeah, there's the Wicked Blow on Articuno. We take it, though. Nice. All right, cool. That's really good. Because now we go for our own Airstream. Into the Ursh, knocking out the Ursh. Now, I think next turn we just have to double down on the Zapdos and we'll be okay. I'm also happy the weather didn't change in case I do want to set up the Veil. But right now, as it stands, I might just not want to do that, you know? Get some nice little hail buffets. Next course of action is what? I guess it depends on what the switch-in is. Yikes. Okay. Next course of action is set up Aurora Veil. Followed by Hailstorm the brains out of the Zapdos. Call me crazy. I think I can still survive an electric hit. I don't know why. I'm having that feeling. I'm having a pretty good feeling about this. Especially after setting up a Veil. Show me that electric move, Tom Tom. There it is. Nice. Eat it up, Zapdos. Articuno. Look at that. I needed that Veil so bad. That's so good. I should be able to KO the Zapdos here. That Veil play was big. Heatran is probably going to get a double KO here with a Heat Wave. But hey, it's worth, I think, at the very least. Beautiful. Taking out his Dynamax Mon. Taking out his Urshifu. Bringing him down to only 2 Mons. And I still have, 4. For now. Something is dying this turn. I don't know what it's going to be. Heatran's to go for the Flash Cannon. That's big. Because this means that I get to hit him still. I still get to hit him with both my Mons. Because I should be outspeeding everything with the +1 speed. He got rid of his last thing. We got rid of his last thing that had the Airstream boost. Oh. Poor guy. He's not going to know what's coming. Blizzard time! Part of me also wants to try to prep for the future. I'm going to Blizzard. And then I'm going to... Oh, I can't protect. I wish I had protect. You know why? I would have sheer forced this Heatran next. I said sheer force again. Sheer colded the Heatran next turn. I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have felt great about it. I guess it doesn't matter what we go for. We just go for the double hit onto the Landorus because we really have nothing to lose by doing that. And as long as this is not Scarflando, we should be outspeeding here. We're outspeeding with Ninetales, which is all we need. Cool. Bye, Landorus! Or not. If we outspeed with Articuno, it's Assault Vest. Okay, it is Assault Vest. Cool. We brought him down to a Heatran, which is all we needed. I still haven't dodged any attacks, by the way, guys. Can we also mention this? My Snow Cloak is broken. Never mind. Hee 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 hee. Now, what do we do next? I think the only obvious play next is Landorus. We don't have to think too much about this. Let's go for the Intimidate. Doesn't make a big difference. And just for some memes, let's go for the Q. He probably has a Shucker Berry since I didn't see that he had, you know. Yep, there it is. Since I didn't see that he had an air balloon. So he probably will live this, which is why I wanted to sheer fold. Or he just doesn't live. I'm sheer colding more than I should in one episode, though. I'm wanting to click that move way too many times. We defeated Tom. I always knew it would come back to Tom. Let's see how we do in this last battle. Wow, so far so good. 2 wins. Anyway, see you then. You, my friend, have a lot of electric weaknesses on one team, and we have no electric moves on ours. But anyway, he has the Lightning Rod on the Marowak, probably, most likely. I'm also not liking the fact that there's a T-Tar against my poor Articuno who doesn't deserve to get hit by a T-Tar, but Articuno does have Freeze Dry for that Dracovish. This game is going to play out one of two ways. I'm either going to sweep, or I'm going to get swept. There's no in between. No ifs, ands, or buts. I do believe the Lapras lead is imminent. Probably Lapras and a Torn lead for Tailwind and stuff. So let's assume that's the case. While we're assuming that, let's go ahead. We'll bring in our Rillaboom for Fake Out. We'll bring in our Ninetales for Ninetales stuff. We'll bring the Artie in the back because we need the Freeze Dry against this team for sure. And maybe the Heatran will have some way of hitting the Celesteela. Sounds good to me. Let's see what happens. I mean, maybe I could have brought the Finny. Finny kind of does not too bad against this team. But then I would have been in a situation where if it's Finny v Celesteela, Celesteela wins that 100% of the time. I'll see it like a billion Axie drops and my opponent misses a billion moves. But let's not rely on that if we don't have to. Torn Lapras. Okay, cool. We predicted the lead perfectly. All we gotta do now... See, I want to stop Tailwind. But at the same time, I want to blow up this Lapras. I don't know which is more important. I've decided which is more important. Problem is, I don't think Ninetales will outspeed Lapras if they set up the Tailwind. In fact, I highly doubt I will. But I still want to set up Aurora Veil. Just because I feel like the primary target for my opponent is not going to be my Ninetales here. So if I have the chance to set up for the rest of my team, I'm going to take that chance. I do believe I should be able to take 1 max Resonance, though. I also want to match it. Because I know they're also going to do it. So I have to match it. I don't have a choice there. Because they're going to set the Resonance. Yep, okay. The Resonance actually might make it so that he lives the hit. Now that I'm thinking about it. It really just depends on if my opponent decides to protect or if he decides to Tailwind. Because the Fake Out Blizzard play was a little bit obvious. Nope, just decides to Tailwind. Cool. All by G-Max Resonance. I'm not too happy about this, but I should be able to eat this. Okay. I guess I die next turn. He was Life Orbed. Let's hope I crit. What else can I do? I highly doubt I will, but let's pray. Oh. Close enough, I guess. Hey, I'll take that. We both did pretty much the same damage to each other. I'm going to protect. And then I'm going to Blizzard. And then I'm going to assume that's enough for the Lapras. At that health, right? Ninetales is not a, it's not a pushover mon, you know? We'll max guard this. He just goes for the air slash, and he's probably going to just attack my Ninetales here. If he Geyser's doing me a favor. Thank you so much. Oh no, the Blizzard can miss now. Oh, but it's not going to miss. We don't speak of such tragedies. Please. Oh yeah, he dies to Life Orb. Never mind. Wait, that's great. I might want to save the Rillaboom. Connect. Dang it. I still might want to save the Rillaboom. Rillaboom is still a Grassy Glide later. It's still a Fake Out later. You know, it could still be useful. Sends in the Marrow. Oh, but this is a Marrow and Tailwind. Should be outspeeding my team, sadly. And I think I do have to swap with the Rillaboom. I'm going to swap into the Heatran here. Just I feel like that's like the best switch that I can make, right? I'll attempt another Blizzard, but fingers crossed. I believe I outspeed a Marowak still. I shouldn't outspeed a Tornadus, though. In Tailwind, that is. I know it looks like I just sacrificed my Dynamax earlier, but my Dynamax was going down that turn anyway. Air Slash onto Heatran, okay. So this means I have the chance to get the Blizzard off. Will I get it off? Oh, he still outspeeds, never mind. Oh well. He takes damage. I'm kind of cool with that. Problem is, Bone Meringue is still a thing. I have to wait until the Tailwind goes out, and I also have to get rid of his... I have to get rid of his... Tornadus somehow. Guess this is the only, like, way, really. Bone Meringue is such a threat. Like I said, I could Fake Out. Let's just Freeze Dry for now. I could make him make a decision. Sacrifice your Marowak or sacrifice your Torn? Oh boy, this is a very difficult decision for me. Could also swap in the Rilla to sack. No, I'm gonna double down on this Torn. I don't like this. But I don't know if I have a choice. I should eat this up very well because of my Soul Vest. He went for Bone Meringue. I should have just protected. I was just predicting him to predict that. Go for the Flare Blitz on the Artie. Oh, that was a bad play for me. But as long as we don't flinch, which we don't, and we KO, which we might, we don't even get close. Okay, cool. We're still in trouble, guys. We're still in big trouble. Tailwind Peters. I have to go with Rillaboom now. And what I have to do now is I have to Fake Out the Torn and then Sheer Cold the Marrow. This is the only chance I have of winning. And we have to bank on it. This is why we have Sheer Cold. Not today, folks. Not today. Marowak's going to connect over the Flare Blitz. It's going to KO me. Bye-bye. I lived that? I didn't know I had a chance of living? That's not fair. Are you a defensive Marowak? Oh, Aurora Veil. That's right. Ah, that's right, Aurora Veil. Still, even through Aurora Veil, I think I still had a chance of dying there. Also, I just realized I can't Grassy Glide now. Sad times. Very sad times. I guess I would Hammer, and I guess I Sheer Cold, and I guess I pray. That's a GG though. Like I said, I banked on a Sheer Cold. I didn't fake out first turn, which I really wanted to do. But then if I didn't fake out, I would have just died to Lapras anyway. It was just a very bad situation all in all. Go for the Rillaboom. Oh, why? Interesting. Will we land the Sheer Cold now? We deserve it. We deserve it for running this move, man. But hey, that's the team. And sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. There's not much more to be said. Rest in peace, Articuno. You had a nice showcase here. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it. Missing 2 Sheer Colds. I hit the first one that I needed, so I can't even be salty. Anyway, let's give you guys this rental code. I hope you enjoyed the video because I had a lot of fun with this team. And here you have the Articuno Snowcloak team with Ninetales. I gotta say, that lead did better than I expected to. And I know having like Snowcloak is a little bit cheeky, with having Sheer Cold is also a little bit cheeky. But hey, when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, it's kind of sad, but you don't really expect it to work ever. So it's not, you don't feel too bad about it. And anyway, I had fun with this team overall. The core in the back with the Grass Water Fire of Heatran, Finny, and Rillaboom is very strong. I complete half of my fantasy core along with my Grass Water Fire core with just that lead. And then having Landorus next to Heatran as well is just very, very strong duo. So I'm very happy about that. I feel like the back end of this team is really strong, and the meme half of this team is very meme. So with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this team. Make sure to grab it in the description down below along with the Pokepaste if you don't feel like putting it into your game and you just want to try it on Showdown. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.